Alright, what's going on, guys? We are going to be doing a little bit of ultralight fishing today. Got my Daiwa Presso combo and our lure of choice for the day, and that's only because I have it tied on, but it does work pretty well. It's going to be the Euro Tackle Y-Fry, so 1.2 inches I believe it is, basically just a little split tail grub type thingy, and that is on a 1/100th ounce jig head. And I got some 3-pound fluorocarbon on here. So we're going to toss this thing around. It's a little windy today, so this might be a little tough to cast, but we'll give it a shot. We'll see what happens, and hopefully we can get into some panfish. We love some nice sized bluegills, and maybe a red ear. Those are a little bit rare, but I have caught them out of this lake, so maybe we'll get pleasantly surprised with one of those. But yeah, let's give it a shot. Alright, so here is our little Euro Tackle Y-Fry. Over on this side of the lake, it is really deep, really quick. I don't know, probably even over 10 feet at some points. But we'll cast that out. It's going to take a while for that thing to sink down to the bottom, at least to a level that I want to fish it at. Just it's such a light little lure. But then from there, that's probably good enough. We'll just start kind of swimming it back, twitching it a little bit here and there. And hopefully there's a panfish out there that wants to take a bite out of it. There we go, fish on, small guy. It's an okay size adult bluegill. Here we go, first fish of the day. Nice little bluegill. Yeah, so this thing's not going to break me any records, but it's an okay sized adult bluegill, a little bit on the smaller side. But yeah, we'll get this guy back, and then I will try to get something a little bit bigger than this one. But yeah, nice colors on this one. Look at those colors on the head there. Alright, so one fish down, and if you look, what I did was I upsized the jig head a little bit. That is a 1/64th ounce trout magnet style jig head. The 1/100th, just a little bit too small, didn't really cast too well. And then the wind and the depth here was just too small to use effectively. So this thing casts a little bit better. It sinks down quicker into the depth that I would like it at. That was another bite. So hopefully we can get a couple more fish on this little soft plastic on a jig head. There we go, fish. Oh, it's a largie. This guy hit close to shore, but fish number 2 on the bank. Alrighty, so fish number 2, little dink of a largemouth. But basically, when I'm on this lake, anytime I'm fishing for bluegills and panfish, I get a couple of these small little bass as well. That was a little bite, but a small bite. I've been getting some small bites here and there. I think it's just some little bluegills pecking at it. Oh, there, it's a nicer fish. That's a Mayan. That is a nice fish. These guys always pull really, really well. Out there, he's got some deep water. You could pull forever. And on this extra ultralight with some 3-pound test, this guy is going to have his way, at least for a while. There's some sharp rocks down there, right on the drop-off. As long as I don't get broken off on that, I should have a good chance to get him in. But he's pulling a good amount of drag. But gaining some ground on him. Picked up some algae with him. But he's coming in. Yeah, he is coming in. He's right there. Let's flip him on up here. Alright, first Mayan cichlid of the day. Alright, so there is our Mayan cichlid. These guys put up a great fight, but one of my least favorite fish to catch. I would much rather catch the native bluegills or even largemouths. But let's keep going. fish on. That's another nice one. It's got to be another Mayan. The last one pulled straight down. This one's pulling all over the place. Yep, that is going to be another Mayan. When these guys have open water like this and on this lighter gear, I don't know what else is more fun to fight, even though I would still rather catch some bluegills and whatnot. But yeah, got ourselves our second Mayan cichlid of the day. Yep, so another Mayan cichlid on the bank. Fun fight from that guy, but I think I'm going to move on to a different spot, try to find where there are some more bluegills. There we go, fish on. Is that a bluegill? Nope, that's a largemouth. I'll take it, but not exactly what I'm looking for. Second largemouth of the day. Alrighty, another fish, but it's another little dink of a largemouth. Not the bluegill I'm going after, so hopefully we can find where those guys are. There we go, fish on. Oh, that's got to be a bluegill, maybe? I think so. It's fighting like one, and it feels like one. Yeah, nice bluegill. All right, so we got another nice bluegill on the what is that? The Euro Tackle Y-Fry. Nice colors again, not huge, but a adult-sized panfish. Nice colors on the head. We'll get it back, and hopefully we can find a couple more of this size or nicer. Here we go, fish on. I think that's another bluegill. Let's see if I'm right. Yep, another bluegill. It's amazing how you can tell what fish it is just from the way it fights. But there we go. That one's a little bit bigger, I think. Yeah, so this one's a little bit of a nicer size, but I think maybe we might have found the bluegills. This is 2 on either 3 or 4 casts. So another nice one, nice colors, slightly bigger, I think. We'll get it back, and let's see if there's any more of them out here. There we go, fish on. That one's bigger. At least I think so. He pulled well. Let's see if we can get him in. Another bluegill. These guys usually pull well to start, but after that, they don't pull any more drag, not like the Mayans. But I still prefer these. They look so much nicer. Yep, so I think we found the bluegills. This is probably the biggest of the day. All of them have been in roughly the same spot, the same kind of structure and environment. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful colors. Way nicer than the non-native Mayan cichlids, in my opinion. So we'll get this guy back. Maybe we'll get one more, or we'll wrap it up. Not sure yet. Got him. Feels like another bluegill, I think. And another nice one too. Is it? No, it's a little Mayan. Smaller Mayan. So a smaller Mayan fights like those bigger bluegills do. Yep, so third Mayan cichlid, I think, for the day. Smallest of the day as well, about the size of those bluegills. But we'll throw that one back. And on that note, I think we are going to wrap it on up. Alright, so that's going to do it. Only been out here probably less than an hour. Very rarely do I have time to dedicate a lot of time to fishing, When I do, that's usually when my videos are from somewhere a little bit more exotic than a couple miles from home, but not a bad day. All right, we found the bluegills here toward the end, got a couple nice sized ones, pretty good variety with some Mayan cichlids and largemouths mixed in, and all of them were a lot of fun on this extra ultralight Daiwa Presso. So ultralight fishing is just a lot of fun. Kind of makes sense that the bluegills are here in the shallower water now. It is kind of early middle of spring, so they're probably starting to move in, getting ready to spawn. I have not seen any beds yet, so they probably have not spawned yet, but they're probably getting ready. So over the next couple of weeks, hopefully I can target some more bluegills kind of in the same areas and pick some more up, and hopefully some really nice size ones. So yeah, not a bad day. Hope you guys liked it, and I will see you next time.